Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Birdie Golf. Hey, good morning. So, as you guys can see, I decided to get a motorcycle. And my first motorcycle, I've had it for 3 weeks now. I couldn't ride because I hurt my wrist. So haven't been able to ride the last week. But basically every day, I've been riding for about an hour before work. So this is going to be a new addition to my channel. Once I get comfortable enough, I will start riding to work, and I'll start talking about like golf-related issues, and that's it. So for those of you that don't know, this is a BMW R 1250 RT. I was thinking about getting the Goldwing because it has the DCT. It's easy, no shifting and stuff like that. But I decided that I've always looked at BMWs, and then I looked at the Goldwing, and I was like, wow, maybe I should get that. And then I looked on Facebook Market, and this was on sale at a really good price. So I decided to pull the trigger and learn how to ride the right way. I got my license back in November. I did the safety course and all that good stuff. And yeah, I decided to pull the trigger. So today, I'm going to go on the highway. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. So everybody was saying that, to get used to going on the highway, you're better off going early in the morning where there's less traffic. So I plan on taking Route 95 south for like 2 exits and see how I do. Okay. And you guys are going to come along for the journey. You see a blinking red light?
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys. So leaving the community. Make this light right here. Well, stop sign. So we're just going the back way from where I live at, and then we're gonna go hit up Route 1, go all the way down to Ladysmith, and then get on the highway. So it's about 2 exits. So just got to remember nice and smooth shifts and keep my eyes on the horizon, and you know, look at your mirrors and escape routes. That's the key strategy, is having escape routes when you are on these motorcycles. So I don't know excuse me, I don't know if you guys want to know what kind of gear I have, but I do have a Shoei Nanotech 2 helmet, modular. So basically the whole face mask flips up. Okay, so here I'm approaching a stop sign. So I'm going to shift down, so pull in the clutch, down the second gear, release the clutch, back on the throttle. Okay, down, pull in the clutch, first gear, apply brake. Yep. Woo! always keep my head down, and then, I always keep my head up, and then when I turn, you turn into the corner looking. Oh yeah, 62. Slow down a little bit. And then guys, to release pressure on your hands, just straddle the bike, squeeze the bike with your legs, your thighs. And then that'll help. It's all about speed, guys. In these corners, just ride what you're comfortable. Once you hit a corner, you can speed up in a straightaway like this. But once you see a corner or a curve, slow down a bit. We got this car turning here. Okay. And then the bike leans real easy into the corners. It's like a slight push on your grip. And then today I'm riding with my neighbor Derek. He retired Army. I think he was like 27 years. And he's been riding for years. So, he decided to come out with me. And it's a beautiful morning. I want to say it's like maybe 70. It's supposed to be really hot today. So this hill up here, I'll slow down my speed a little bit. It's fine, let the cars go by. It's 55 miles an hour here, and I was going about 50, which is okay. That's why, new riders, you go out super early where there's not a lot of cars. That way you can basically focus on riding and your mechanics. But it's definitely fun. Alright, now what I needed help on was my stopping at the lights and moving again. So that was my biggest issue. Oh, the light turned green. So you always go through these intersections with caution. Nice and smooth. great area to learn because it's Route 1 down here is so open, and it's just less busy. It's great. So look, it says 45 miles an hour in this curve. So I'm going to slow down a little bit, and I'll go 55. You know, because motorcycles can handle corners a lot better than cars, but depending on the conditions, like if it was raining out, I would have slowed down more probably. That's the key, guys. You got to be alert and, you know, ride within your skill set. My skill set is nothing, basically. So that's why I'm going on these back roads and, you know, going the highway. But I'm not doing nothing crazy. And then when I'm going on the highway, I'm going to stay on the right side, and then you know, basically stay on the right side of the lane. And this bike is super comfortable. Like, it's a 2022. The seat is already broken in. That's great. And I noticed that the gears shift smoother if you know, you got to bring out the clutch slowly and then move into the throttle, and then you won't have any jerking. The bike won't jerk. You do everything nice and smooth. But I hope you guys are having a great day. I definitely appreciate you guys checking out my channel, and this is something that I was thinking about for a very long time. I loved motorcycles as a kid. I just never really had the means or the convenience to get one when I lived in New York. I remember, you know, Rough Riders and all these guys would be downtown Manhattan, the Village, 30, 50 motorcycles deep. It was awesome. And I would see them, you know, from the sidewalk, but I didn't have the means. So a buddy of mine at work named Mark, we decided to get our license. And we got our license back in November. And, you know, he bought his helmet and boots and stuff. I didn't buy anything. And then I saw this deal on Facebook Market and decided to pull the trigger. So it's definitely surreal, you know. Always wanted a motorcycle, never thought I'd get one. But let me tell you a story real quick. So me and the wife was down in Myrtle Beach, and of course I was playing some golf. I didn't have my golf channel at the time, but we were on the highway, and I noticed like 3 motorcycles behind me, and it was basically 3 couples. And I noticed it was the BMW K1600s. So I asked my wife, I said, hey, do you picture yourself in the back of one of those? And to my surprise, she said yes. I was like, whoa, really? She's like, yeah. So that was like years ago. We lived in Virginia at the time, and then I started doing research on BMW and going crazy with the research, and then I decided to, I took basically a hiatus from the whole motorcycle thing, and then my buddy at work brought it up again. Even though I still love motorcycles, and I went to the BMW dealership around where I live at, it was crazy, because I started looking at BMW. Then I said, well, I don't want to do the clutch and all that other stuff. So I was looking at the Gold Wing, because I want to just focus on riding a motorcycle. And I was like super, super confident riding a bike. I've been riding my bicycle for, decades, and I've always been super confident. So I had that mindset when I was looking at the motorcycle, even though the bike doesn't necessarily have, it doesn't have a clutch and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. So I looked at the Gold Wing a lot. I went down to a Honda house in Richmond. I went to a place in Woodbridge and a place where I live at, in Fredericksburg, to look at the Honda Gold Wing. And it's a huge bike. I mean, it's not that much bigger than this one, but it has the DCT, which is basically automatic. And all right, so I'm gonna downshift, release the clutch, pulling the throttle a little bit. So it says like 35. I'm at 35 now. So I've done this route. This is my 3rd time going down this route on the motorcycle. Once by myself, once with my buddy Angel, and now with Derek. But this time we're gonna get on the highway and go back. But anyway, so I was looking at the Gold Wing heavy, and then like I said earlier, that I kept on looking on Facebook Market, and used websites and stuff like that, but I never really found anything that was a decent price. The Gold Wings were still super expensive, and all right, so gotta relax. The bike is pretty stable. I mean, I feel the wind, but it's not necessarily pushing me all over the place, you know. Alright, 6th gear. .72. So I'm going to ease off the throttle a little bit. We got this little curve here. So speed limit is 70. I'm going about 74. These tires has about 6,300 miles on them, so I'm probably going to get new tires like very soon. But yeah, I'm basically hugging the gas tank with my thighs. Trying to sit a little further upright. You know, because I plan on taking my motorcycle to work. You know, but that's probably going to take about, I want to say a year maybe, just to be comfortable. My buddy said about 4 months. But, you know, it'll probably take me a little longer, which is fine. You know, you guys go at your own pace when you're comfortable enough. Like, I've been on the highway for, man, 700,000 miles, so like I'm obviously confident riding on the highway in my car. But a motorcycle is a whole nother beast. Well, yeah, there's not much vibration in my handlebars. It is windy as heck out here. Let's see. Move this up. You see those motorcycles out coming the opposite direction. We're not the only one riding. It's a nice morning to go out for a ride. But yeah, it's windy as heck out here. Alright, 76. So let me tell you about the gear I have. So I have the Shoei Neotech 2 helmet. I have the Climb Latitude gloves. I have the Climb Latitude jacket. And I have some BMW boots. This wind is crazy. I thought it was the tires like sliding, but it's the damn wind. highway riding, guys. Like everybody says, keep a safe distance from the car in front of you, and look for an escape route. So on the right side there's an escape route, you know, on the shoulder. And get in a position on the road where you can see further down, you know, what's ahead of you. So even though this truck is in front of me, I can still see all the way down.